It's a new product release day for Traeger, and we're going to show you the new griddle. Griddle? Traeger makes a griddle. I have got to see this. Traeger asked us if we'd like to take a look at their new product release, and a Traeger griddle showed up here at the barbecue lab. It's called the Flatrock, and we're going to show you what's in the box, put it together, and get a couple of cooks on it for you. So let's get to it. Cue the music. Before our first cook on the Flatrock, we seasoned it with about 5 coats of vegetable oil to give it a nice non-stick surface to get us started. You do not want to skip this step. The seasoning process should convert your gray colored griddle to a nice deep black color, give it a non-stick surface, and protect it against moisture. Now I let the grill cool down like it said in the instructions, and after a half hour we christened the griddle with a round of Smashburgers, mushrooms, and onions for a family dinner. Now the burgers got a really nice sear straight on the Flatrock, and you can see when I flip them over that they're seared the way I would expect them to be when I'm smashing burgers. Now the onions and mushrooms got a lovely saute, and it was thumbs up from both of the kids for our first cook on the Flatrock. Now Sunday afternoon we decided it was time to tackle breakfast, and a pound of bacon was the first to hit the griddle. Now I set the Flatrock to medium, and I was happy with how it allowed the bacon to cook but not shrink up and curl all over the griddle. Now next up was a round of buttermilk pancakes. We make these things in huge batches for the kids and freeze them for quick breakfasts on school days, and we had no shortage of room on the Flatrock to knock out 6 batches in short order. Now I wanted to see how well I could dial in each of the 3 zones, so we moved the bacon to the left zone to keep it warm and cooked some hash browns on high on the right side. Now once we got to the flip for the hash browns, we added a few pancakes and 3 over easy eggs to the center zone, and breakfast for dinner was on. Now I'm initially impressed with the control that I had with the 3 zones of the griddle, and I look forward to putting it to the test in the coming weeks as I learn more. Now cleanup is pretty simple with the easy to clean grease keg. I just run the spatula across the griddle top to get rid of any food debris and extra oil, and then run over the top with my seasoning cloth to give it a light layer of oil. I set the Flatrock to high and wait for about 10 minutes for it to stop smoking, and this griddle is ready for its next outing. So you've seen us use it, but this isn't a full review of the Flatrock. That'll be coming in the future, but let me show you my top 5 things that you should know about this griddle. First, these side shelves are huge, and I'm loving it. It fits any tray we've used with room to spare, and I really enjoy the real estate here on the shelves. Second, the Easy Clean grease keg is easily 5 times the size of the grease trays on the other griddles I have here at the barbecue lab. Now I find that I am often emptying the grease trays mid-cook with other brands, or with this one I can probably even go 2 to 3 cooks without emptying the grease keg, and that's awesome. Now third, I love that the knobs have a flame sensor light above each knob to let you know that your flame is lit on that burner. Now no light means no flame, so it's easy to troubleshoot what's happening under the griddle. Now fourth, unlike most griddles on the market, I can't see under this griddle because there's no gap around the cooktop. That just means that I can cook on this thing when it's windy and still have high heat. I mean, listen to the 15-mile-per-hour wind whip on this clip while we were out here cooking on the Flatrock in the 40-degree weather. Now, fifth, The propane sensor is something that I'm looking forward to diving more into, where it weighs your propane tank and tells you when you're running out of gas. More on that to come, but that's a fun feature I'm looking forward to playing with. So there's our first few outings with the Traeger Flatrock. So what do you think about it? What's the feature that you're most excited about or surprised to see on it, other than the Traeger badge? I mean, Traeger makes griddles now, my friends, and I have to say, I'm initially impressed. Melissa's loving it so far, and she's already planned a whole week of menu where we're gonna be cooking on the griddle. So we'll be right here in the outdoor kitchen, putting the Flatrock to the test in the wind, rain, and hopefully not snow to help you decide if this is the right griddle for you. Now, I'm David from the Barbecue Lab, and if you're into all things outdoors, you've found your people, and we'd love to see you again. We put out the best in all things for the backyard, so please consider hitting that subscribe button and joining us to raise your outdoor cooking game. We've got a full review of the Flatrock coming soon to the channel, so make sure you hit that notification bell so you won't miss it. Thanks so much for watching, and I'll see you next time right here on the Barbecue Lab.